Hello there gaming fans, and welcome to League of War preview part 2 video. This week I'm going to show you the boss event, and then next week we show you the invasion event. These are recited every week, so 1 week you have invasion and 1 week you have boss event. So this week I'm going to show you the boss event, and running with what is apparent moment the ideal squad to have for your mid-range game at present moment. So further ado, just give you a quick show of my team. Okay, yeah, and I've got too many in my group, so here we go. We have got a sniper, we've got rocket dudes, exterminator squad, and a Sinbad V for taking out helicopters, and that is my whole team, made up of mainly rocket dudes, a sniper and a tank. And this has been serving me quite well in the mid-range game at present moment. They have changed the way this game runs again, much to annoyance of the players. So while this can take down most opponent armies they face against, including players, the game has been a tendency to throw at you now very rare or super units. Once again, this is something that's been done team. I don't know why. They have their reasons. They don't tell us. They don't give us any feedback. Anyway, so once again, enough of that, me moaning about the ins and outs of League of War. Let me show you what we. Let me show you the boss event. Okay, so we'll go straight into this. We'll go play and go boss. Level 1, and let's have a look at this week's award list. Well, award list isn't really much to write in about. We have got helicopter rares at 3,000, then we've got 5,000, and then 8,000, then 150,000, and then at the far end we have them artillery, right? Yep, artillery units, right? Then super rare units, and I've never got there yet myself. I actually have posed a question: would it be possible if you could actually go all the way on using the boosts, morale, and energy? But no one has actually given me a firm answer. The way I feel with this game is they want you to spend money to get away to the end of this particular event. But I have heard of people, what I say, have doing it, have actually wanted to go all the way on their all the way without spending a penny. I imagine that these people have saved up their boosts and morale refills. Have a fair few of them, hoarding them away, and before to go all out for it. Anyway, without further ado, let's show you how this works. Okay, so once again we go back to the boss, and before we actually hit him, we've got to go through his 4 lieutenants, and 2 lieutenants, 1 major, 1 colonel. Now, as this is level 1, we should be able to make pretty much mincemeat of these guys. So let's go straight away. Okay, attack. Well, let's get my supplies up, like so. And it's sending me a rocket dude on his own already. So what we do with that, we send out a sniper. But I aren't so worried about it on his own. Let me get to this running first. 5. I always like to run at 6 at least. Yeah, looks like not giving it a chance. Okay, drop him down there then. And he should drop down nicely. Drop down some of them rocket dudes. There you go, Bob's the uncle. And away we go. And this should be over pretty quick. Let's just speed up slightly. There we go. This now goes to speed 10, I believe. It's nicely done. And no messing around. 1 down. And what do we get? And cash. Okay, there we go. Completed that one. Okay, and go attack. One mistake. Okay. And do 50. Cool. And let's go. That should do enough of that. And away we go. good tip here. These now, for some daft reason, we don't know why, but this seems to work. Is that soldiers actually slow down the boss compared to a tank? Yep, I know that sounds crazy as me saying it, but it's actually quite true. And so having a bunch of these guys does actually slow down the boss. But on level 1, it doesn't actually come and attack you, so we don't really need to worry about that. Get that out. Speed up a bit, go on. That's it. And take him out. And there we go. No problems there. Can you crush me? Yeah. And buff. It's done. And I bet we don't get silver key. Oh, we do get silver key, much to my surprise. Okay. Continue. And there we go. Of course, at air levels you do fly, of course, straight away. So that's 1 down. Let's try and do number 2. Okay, one thing to make sure you don't do is hit that public button in the right hand corner, especially on the early levels, because you do lose out a lot of points. So make sure you don't hit the public button as I just did. Oops. So okay, away we go for next level. 5 points. Once again, same process. Get my army up. Like I say, for this squadron, I always try to go for at least level 6 if I can. So there we go, level 4. Level 5. And level 6. There we go, okay. Right, now we send out one of these, and a couple of them, and they should take care of that recon unit. Let's employ then the exterminator squad. Oh, in fact, actually, sniper got rid of them quite easily. And let's deploy the tank now, like so. And them 2 out, and away they go. And this should be another fairly easy mission. There we go. That go down. There goes the tower, and now it's just a case of taking out the base. There we go. No messing around there. Straight away. Okay, continue on. Okay, continue. Next level. Let's do a next level there. Level 2. We've got now 3 here. 2 cannons. Is it 2 cannons? Let's have a look. 2 cannons, 3 cannons. Oh, that's not so bad. As I say, with League of War, it has major updates recently. Some good and some bad. They seem to be the major grind at present moment is that the award schemes that they're offering are not much of value to the players. So what I've been seeing on the forums, I don't know if they are trying to make the game more accessible for those lower players, that they can get some of the nice units. I am not sure. I mean, I found myself recently, maybe because it's what I'm playing with squadron wise, that I have managed to get units which I couldn't normally get on the events because they seem to be too far down the end of the board, so to speak. But then I find the points given now is dropped dramatically as well, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword really in that respect. And there we go, it's the one taken down. Simple. That's okay. Continue on. And let's go to another one. And I say this is the principle of this event that they now have running every well, this runs every fortnight, and then next week we'll be having invasion and so forth. Each week they swap around the events, and they're saying these recent events they seem to be really trying to readjust what pays out on points wise, much to disgust of some of the players really. Now, the rocket squads, originally you can actually start getting these very early on in the game, So you do come across some as rewards. Don't get rid of them, which a lot of players did do, thinking they're no good, because as you can see, when they're in a group like this, they are actually pretty potent for TB record. They do of course have the disadvantages against recon units, higher recon units such as which are ultra rare and super rare. When you got them, these guys don't last very long. You can even take a helicopter on their own without a tank being involved there. Okay. Now you can see now already the points are dropping. So I mean, like normally before now when I was playing this before the change, I will probably get up to around 6,000 before then the points just then drop off. It's it is a bind. I mean, I say a lot of the players do think they've been unfair. Now we've got here an anti-aircraft tower, but I've got no aircraft, so not a problem. As I said before, when playing this, I will never invest gold in opening in the chest, because very often I think the chest you rubbish from them. Save the gold for something more important than opening a chest. Maybe for, say, refill or something, but I wouldn't spend gold on opening chests, really. I mean, I know people have spent a lot of money playing this. I've heard $200 been quoted at one point and spent playing this. So I mean, it does have its fans, and there's people that are willing to spend money on this, and it's all right, but you have to draw a line at some point though when you're spending that kind of money. Especially when they are dicking about with some of the basics of the game, as you should say. No one done. No messing around there. Take another one. That's it. I've got a bronze key, and as you see, points slow down to get that red key. I will do in a minute, I suppose. Okay, and that's the take on the boss. Now this time is rolling, but as I say, you don't tend to worry about these other bosses early on. 80. Let's get it up to 6 again. 4. I'd say around level 6 for these guys. I know, say 5. 6. And let's make one more to have it. 7. There we go. Right, let's get these jobs out. Let's get these people out. So let's get these out. Go along the board. You can see, okay, and get my tank out. Get my tank going now. That's it. More rocket dudes. Out they go. Deploy the tank first. You would see the tank get flattened straight away, but for some reason, troops seem to be at present moment do actually slow the thing down, or slow him down, to say. And they've got to, as you say, when you've got a group of them all together like this, you can see how quickly deploying, getting rid of the boss straight away. And that's him done nicely. So on, what do we get this time? No silver key, no surprise there, really. Okay, rack up some more points. 100,100 points. And to be honest, that is not much really at all. Oh, let's do one more and see what we get from the red key. Now, I mean, I could start to spend later on the mana, morale and energy later on, but I'm going to try and hold it again because I do want to try one day to go all the way through this, and I might try and do a video while I'm doing it, but we shall see first. Okay, right. So we've got now 2 level 2s and 2 level 3. Do now here to always go for the hardest one first. I'm now going down to 9, so now I need to spend at least 5 of those. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So I can maybe do 2. Now I'll just have to spend some energy. I'm trying to hoard it, but for the purpose of demo, this video, I might as well use one. And once again, it deploys recon unit. Now, I say normally if you deploy rocket squad on your own, they will get flying by recon unit. But in this case, we're going to deploy 2, 3, and finally one sniper here. They tend to find they don't mess about, because you can't take them all on at the same time. And there you go, straight to. Okay, let's deploy the tank now. And let's start deploying soldiers. Let's spam the battlefield with soldiers. There we go, like so. Yeah, we're doing quite well there. I haven't deployed my tank yet. Let's deploy the one for the hell of it. And as I say, soldiers here just cutting through the defences like a knife through butter. And now next to the base, and that will be taken out in a matter of seconds. There we go, that's the one done. 600, ooh, maybe? Yeah, let's try. Right, let's use some health. So, okay, social set. Let's see what we've got here. Something's happening. Let's have a look. Oh, of course, that's me saying I wanted some help. Yes, if anybody wants to join my alliance, look at that note there. Send me a request or message, or you know that you want to join my alliance, and please do so by all means, because we do need the help. There's only me and somebody else. Right, social profile. Let's use some energy. Let's use that. There we go. Go back. Go play. Let's go. And let's battle the boss. I could take the points off one of these bosses down here, but maybe. Let's see what's you got there. 5, 10, 20. No, let's do my own first, and let's go 5, 10, 50. I got enough there to take these guys out with. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. 2 anti-air and 2 cannons, so there won't be too much of a problem. Deploys a recon unit, which is definitely anti-soldier. So I need to deploy some units here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and I can deploy that as well. There we go. It should deploy some more. That's it. Rather than build up my points again. 6. Let's make it the hell of it. In come the anti-aircraft rockets. Let's make it 7. There we go. Okay. And we've got some anti-aircraft turrets and anti-aircraft vehicles as well. So we're going to need to deploy a lot more soldiers here. But they are making mincemeat to the towers, so that means they turn their attention now to the vehicles. They won't last long either. And straight away they dispatch nearly almost straight away. So okay, deploy these. I think I've got enough in the field now. First tank. Let's see if it's dispatched out quite quickly. I think this line of troops will get down there with no problems at all. There we go. And that's done as well. So 2 more, 2 down, 2 to go. 106. Maybe I could see 2 more to go. So let's take out these 2. And as these are the lower end of the spectrum, I shouldn't have any problems with these, says me. But don't get too cocky in this game, because as myself, if you do get too cocky, the game will punish you for it. So you always be on always have your plan of where you want to go with your squadron and what do you want to deploy it. But do allow for occasional ones where the game will throw in a spanner in the works, so to speak. And that's level 6. Level 7. First helicopter now. In that case, what I will deploy is my tank. And he won't mess up, probably deploy my tank in this case. Deploy some soldiers around the tank, but he will take that helicopter out in one shot. Nicely done. So we deploy the soldiers again. Spam the field with soldiers. And where are they going? What we do? Ooh, nothing coming down the field. Okay. So there we go. First you've been deployed. About time. Tank dispatches of first tower, second tower. No, and the vehicle. No messing around there. Dispatches that one, and then it's just a matter of wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's another one dispatched off. Okay, so next one. 78. I should do it on this guy, I think. Let's have a look. Okay, 2 towers again. Not much problem there. That won't be. Let's do. We got a recon unit again. So I actually and recon it quite quick. So dispatch 1, 2, 3, 3, and 1 more. That's it. And let's dispatch to that. Let's build up my points again. 5 and make it 6. This helicopter being dispatched because the screen zoomed out. That's a hint. Then there's a helicopter on the way, even before you hear it. So if you always see the screen change, you know there's a helicopter on the way, and there she is. But the rocket dude should take care of the helicopter, and they do indeed quite quickly. So what do we do here? Okay. No messing around, the dispatch all quite very quick. There we go, done. And what do we get? Bronze or snow? Okay, and points. Okay, for the boss man now, got 1, so let's go for the boss. And he's rolling along the road there, rolling along towards me. Okay, I've got towers that will attack him, but they never do much damage to him. Really, I don't know why they have them in there, to be honest. Because they never seem to hit him much. Okay, and you see them, they are firing at the tower, but as you see, they're hardly denting anything towards them. So, I really don't understand why the towers are there for what. Because they don't seem to do anything that. Oh well, no, that's slight damage. 6 and 7. Let's make it 8. Come on, make it 8. There we go. Okay, let's start dispatching my troops. 1, 2, 3. And dispatch a sniper. And then also dispatch the exterminator squad. There we go. Next will be my tank. Okay, there goes my tank. The 3, 1, 2, 3. You can see now how I've got a pattern here already. 6, and then. Okay, no. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And just dispatch that. There we go. And then of course it's 1, 2, and 3. This time dispatch that. I'm waiting now for my tank, but I don't need to because these guys have just floored him like that. No messing around, all done and dusted. Okay. So what do you get now? We'll get 1,200 points this time around. So we've got a little bit more. We'll go, hey. So we've got a red. Let's see now. Okay, my next level, which is now level 4, level 4. But in the meantime, well, let's see what we got in the chest. Now, like you say, back to the chest again. The elite chest, they're ones which, you know, you get guaranteed rare, chance for super rare or ultra rare, small chance for super rare, boss kind. I think gold. You may spend on these chests maybe, but even sometimes the rares now, according to some of the players, aren't that much good really. I will never spend gold on either attack, and especially gold. Okay, you're going to the rare, but really not spend gold on it because you can end up getting a rare unit which you can get quite easily. And silvers and bronze definitely not, because you can get plenty of keys. As you see, I've got 25 and they're opened under 281 bronze keys really. So I will never spend gold on the chest. Maybe elite, but from what I understand from the players, I've been hearing from talking to the players, even that is dubious to say the least from it. Anyway, let's open the chest and see what we get. So we get open for cash, common unit, or uncommon, or a rare unit. And there's a small chance of a unique boss countermeasure unit, a small chance in it. So let's see what we get. And we get basically a common unit. You can see what I mean. That is pretty pathetic, really, to be honest. And so if you spent gold on that and got a common unit out of it, you would be, as I would be, because that is a common unit which you can get quite easily via the normal missions. Anyway, that is the boss levels week. I will be back again probably next week or so with the invasion event. Once again, thank you for listening. Do you like these videos? The commentary on them, are they too long? Are they too short? Would you like to see more of something or less of something? I'd like to hear comments. You could please leave comments below in the video and rate this video. It'd be much appreciated. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.